Hi everyone, welcome back to Nails by Sora. I hope you are doing well. This is an impromptu video. I did not have a video planned to record tonight, but one of my subscribers, actually let me pull up her name so I can give her a shout out. Comments. Dragon Girl 0113. She watched a video that I posted quite a while back, how to layer chromes. I don't remember when it went live and I can't access that information right now. But she had a few questions as to the steps to laying the chromes and how to do it without wiping away previous layers of chrome. So I did go and explain in the comments step by step, but I felt it was kind of not necessarily coherent and could be very confusing. So I wanted to create a quick video to actually demonstrate it. And this is going to go live tonight, right after I finish editing it. And tonight is Friday, July 26th. But I do also want to say, I don't know what I've done recently that has changed things, or if I've just hit that magic algorithm. But my channel has jumped up by over 100 subscribers in the past 3 weeks, which I am over the moon about. And I want to give all of my new subscribers a massive shout out. Thank you so much for joining my channel. Thank you for contributing, all your comments, questions, suggestions. I really appreciate it. It really does help this channel grow. I can't express how excited I am to be at this point where I feel like all of my hard work is really coming to fruition to build this channel into what I want it to be. So thank you so much. I will go into my backstory a little bit more in a different video. So let me know if you have any comments or questions about me, my history, how I got into this industry, how I started, and where I'm at now. Just let me know and I will put that all in the video. But let's get back to this video. So she wants to layer a background color, which was unspecified, with pink chrome, and then do accented silver chrome flowers. So I wasn't sure, because why should I actually check before I start filming if I had a pink chrome? So I figured I would do a pink background and then do like a pearlescent chrome over top, which would give it that pink chrome effect. But I actually do have pink chrome. But I am using this gorgeous color from Makartt, Electric Flamingo. 2 coats for the background, and now we're going to get into the actual chroming process. So you will need a no wipe top coat. I'm using Madam Glam. But really the brand doesn't matter so long as it's no wipe, and you just want to give it a good coat. Now, since we are layering chromes, it's going to take quite a few layers to add the chrome, protect the chrome, and then build upon that, because basically you're repeating the same steps over and over again, and the nail can get quite thick if you build up the layers too thick. So just a thin amount. You don't need a lot, and you're going to flash cure. Do not do a full cure. You just want to cure it for about 25 seconds. All right, so we have our flash cured nail. The pink chrome I'm using is from DGel Beauty, although you can get them on Amazon as well. This is just one that I happen to have, and you want an eyeshadow applicator. You can use your finger, but you want to make sure you're using a glove so you don't deposit oils from your fingers, but it's easier just to use something a little bit stiff and soft so that you can get a good coating. You don't need to press hard, just go ahead and rub it in. And actually, this chrome powder is quite opaque. There are some chrome powders where it just leaves the chrome effect, but you still see the color behind it of the polish. This one is a pretty dominant chrome. It's going to give a full opaque coating, and you won't actually see the color beneath it. Just go ahead and rub it in. Make sure you get all around the edges. Do not cap your edges with it, because that's going to prevent the top coat from sticking properly when all is said and done. Now, what I generally do is after I get a good coating, I flip over the applicator to burnish it a little bit more and get off all of those excess particles, because if you have floating glitter on the surface, it's going to appear once you top coat it. You won't get that really smooth chrome effect. And to go a little bit further, you want to grab a fluffy brush and just dust off any remaining powder. So now we have our pink chrome. I'm going to move this aside so that I don't accidentally knock it over, because if you are a long subscriber of this channel, you know that I do that quite frequently. So I'm going to go ahead now and base coat. Now, base coating is going to help protect that layer and put that tacky layer back on the nail, because we want to top coat again. Now, when you're putting your next layer of clear on, you don't want to scrub up and down the nail. You want to just float the gel across the surface. And you can see the only thing I'm dragging is the gel itself. You want to go ahead and put it in the lamp for a full cure, and we will do the next layer of chrome. All right, we've got our base coat on top of our chrome. Now we're going to go in with another top coat. Again, really thin layers. I thought about different ways in which, different ways in which this could be done, but it would really add a lot more work that is unnecessary. So while there's no doubt that you can achieve it in fewer steps, this way is a little bit more forgiving. Just make sure there's no hair on the surface. All right, we're going to do another partial cure, 25 seconds, and then we're going to do another full chrome. I managed to misplace an entire box of eyeshadow applicators. It's around here somewhere. I will find it when I'm done. So I'm going to grab one that's already been used and hope that I don't transfer color I don't want. Okay, so you're going to take your silver chrome now, and you're going to do the same thing that you did before. Now, my only concern is the silver is quite similar to the gold in tonality. So I wonder how well it will show up on the pink. Once we put in the flowers. So at this point, we're going to take more, I'm gonna close this properly. We're gonna take more clear, and just so that I don't have to decant my, my bottle out onto a palette, I'm going to use Crazy Top Coat. And I don't know what style of flowers she wants to do, but I'm going to do daisies. I'm just going to take some clear on the dotting tool, and I'm going to place them down in a circle formation. Now this gel is really good because it's quite thick, so it's not going to move around on you. It'll really stay put while you're creating your flowers. And what this does is it encapsulates the chrome behind it. So after you cure it, you can wipe the nail and you're not going to lose the design of the flower. Just going to make these a little bit more pronounced. One in the center. This will result in a rather raised effect, so if that's not what you're looking for, then it would probably be best to use something a little bit lower profile, like a regular gel top coat, or just not use as much gel as what I'm using. Because you do have to still go over the nail with, well, you don't really have to go over the nail with another top coat. Let me rethink that while I finish this.
Send me off with the words of a lullaby.
I have a little slip up with the gel over here, so it may not be as clean a finish as I would want.
I've been searching, but I can't seem to find someone that can hold me through the night.
All right, so this is, for all intents and purposes, our finished nail. I don't believe you need to top coat or do anything at this point because we had the base coat with the top coat on top to lock in the pink chrome. And now we have the design in no wipe top coat on top of the silver. So all you should have to do is give the nail a good wipe. You may need some elbow grease to really get into those layers of the chrome that's not encapsulated to remove it again. And of course, I'm dealing with a press on, so it's not going to stay on the stand. But you can see that it's coming off, because now you've got a cool ombre effect.
Looking for signs in the stars, but it's been right in front of me this whole.
And here you have your silver chrome on top of pink chrome. Now, as I said, at this point, you don't have to do anything else because everything is fully encapsulated and you've got your shiny top coat on top underneath the silver chrome. Now, I would be looking for a little bit more of a dramatic effect because to me, the silver and the pink look very similar. And I also want to see if I can get it a little bit more flush so that we don't have this raised effect. So, because some people don't like that, and I used to not like it. So let's see if we can do it a little bit different this time. So for this one, this is brown. This is not black. It should be fine. I just need a dark color because I'm going to go in with blue chrome. So I'm going to use Deja Brew from Apres, and I'm going to start off the same way that I did with the other nail. I'm going to do 2 coats of the color and then a no wipe top coat so that we can go in and do our chrome. So I seriously can't find my applicators, so I'm just going to do what I told you not to do and use my finger. But we've got our no wipe top coat on, partially cured for 25 seconds. I'm just going to take some chrome from the lid and I'm going to rub it in.
With the words of a lullaby.
Brush. Go ahead and brush it off. And now this is a second way that you can do it. So we've got our first layer of chrome, we want to protect it. Go in with Velvet Matte Top Coat. That's going to do the same thing as the base coat does by creating that protective barrier, but it's also going to create a matte finish that the chrome won't stick to on top. So we're going to give that 1 coat, floating the gel on top as always. You don't want to scrub. And then we're going to give it a full cure for 60 seconds. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of the clear top coat, which I've decanted onto my palette, and we're going to paint in our flowers. I'm going to do it slightly differently than I did it last time. Instead of using the dotting tool, I'm just going to draw in the petals.
Baby, hold me tight and send me off with the words of a lullaby.
And this is a fun thing to do also if you wanted to have a matte and a shiny top coat. You can just go ahead and paint in your design in your non-wipe top coat and cure it, and then you're done, because then you'll have the contrast between the shiny chrome and the matte chrome. Okay, go ahead and give that a 25-second cure. All right, now to go in with the second layer of chrome. This time I'm going to use a silicone tool because I want to be really specific with where I'm putting down the chrome. I just want it on top of the shiny top coat. If it goes a little bit over like it is, I can wipe it off afterwards.
So perfect right here. I'll count to 10, then open up my eyes. If you're gone, I'll take it as a sign. But if you'll stay, then baby hold me tight and send me off with the words of a lullaby. With the words of a lullaby. Send me off with the words of a lullaby.
So the thing with doing it in this way is that there's no way to really properly cleanse the nail of the rest of the chrome without removing the chrome powder that you want to be there. So take your liner brush or your dotting tool or whatever you're using to make your design. Get rid of the hair that's now dropped itself into your top coat. And you want to trace over your design again.
Then open up my eyes. If you're gone, I'll take it as a sign. But if you'll stay, then baby hold me tight and send me off with the words of a lullaby. With the words of a lullaby. Send me off with the words of a lullaby. I've been trying to make sense of it all, looking for signs in the stars.
Now that you've got your gold encapsulated or whatever color you're using, you can go ahead and cleanse the nail to get rid of the rest of the dust and remnants of the chrome powder. Now I really like the effect of the shiny on top of the matte, so I'm going to leave that the way it is. And we have our finished second nail. There's no reason to top coat it unless you want to fully encapsulate it. And I thought I had said that I was going to do that with this one, but it turns out I'm not. I like the raised effect. So these are our two nails. I think I do want to do one more just to have it fully shiny all the way through and fully flat, have it fully encapsulated. There's nothing wrong with reaffirming the process. So let's just go through it one more time. All right, so I haven't done a chrome on chrome French before, so I think that's what I'm going to do for the third nail, and I'm going to use these two chrome powders by Hermes. And every time I see it, I want to call it Hermes, but it's not, it's Hermes. And one is like a pumpkin orange chrome, and the other one is a copper chrome. So I think my base, I'm going to do the copper, and then I'll do the pumpkin for the French. So we've got our nail that's already been prepared, and I'm going to go right in with our first layer of chrome, which I cannot get my finger in there. So I'm going to wipe off this applicator, even though it still has some pink on it. We're going to go in with our copper. It's going to be a beautiful idea for the fall, which is coming up sooner than I want it to. I mean, it's Florida, so it doesn't really get cold, but I'm really not ready to start getting into the holiday season again already. All right, we've got our first layer of chrome. We're gonna go in with our matte.
Count to 10, then open up my eyes. If you're gone, I'll take it as a sign. But if you stay, then baby hold me.
And we're going to do a full cure, 60 seconds. Alrighty, now we're going to go in with our clear, our no wipe top coat, and we're going to create our smile line.
With the words of a lullaby. Send me off with the words of a lullaby. I've been trying to make sense of it all, looking for signs in the stars. But it's been right in front of me this whole time. Can't believe I didn't see the light.
All right, check to make sure that everything is even, that there's no holes in the coverage, because unfortunately, as beautiful as chrome is, it shows every flaw. So you want to make sure that your coat is completely level and that there's no gaps. So once you have done that, go ahead and pop it in the lamp for 25 seconds. Once again, the shiny on matte is a beautiful look, but if that's not what you're going for, which it's not what we're going for today, we're going to take our secondary chrome and we're going to go in and burnish it into our no wipe top coat.
Send me off with the words of a lullaby. If I never see the light, I wouldn't care 'cause I'm so perfect, right?
Go ahead and dust off the excess. Now for this one, since it is a really defined line, you don't need to worry about wiping the entire nail. Just take a cleanup brush with some alcohol on it and go underneath that line. Because at this point, what you want to do is stop building up layers, minimize the thickness of the profile, and you want to go in with your base and top coat. So I'm going to take my base coat and I'm going to float it over the surface once again, because we have to be careful to protect the fresh chrome that's at the tip. And then you want to make sure that you cap your edges.
Blowing smoke everywhere around. I've been searching, but I can't seem to find someone that can hold me through the night.
So here are our 3 finished nails of chrome on chrome. Honestly, I don't really like this one, so I'm just going to take it out of the mix. This method is definitely the preferred method in terms of chroming on top of the matte top coat. It's easier to remove the chrome after the fact. Just takes a little bit more detailed work of going in and repainting over top the design so that you don't disturb it when you're wiping the nail. I think while I like the way this nail looks, I think there should be more of a difference between the 2 chromes. They're very similar and you can't really see it unless you like tilt it in the light. I think maybe the copper would be beautiful on top of the blue, or even to do a brown and have like a pearlescent chrome would serve it really well. So that's going to do it for this video. If the process is still unclear, what I'm going to do is when I'm editing the video, I'm going to go in and put the steps in the video so that as I'm going through each stage, step 1, polish the nail, step 2, no wipe top coat, so on and so forth. But definitely, if you do still have questions, don't hesitate to leave me a question down below. I will be very happy to answer it. I hope this video helped dissolve any confusion you may have had. And the information for the products I used will be in the description box below. Please do hit that like and subscribe button. If you are not already subscribed, thank you once again to all of my new subscribers. And of course, thank you to all of my long-standing subscribers. I love you all. And I will see you in the next video, which will actually post tomorrow morning. A lot of videos this week. I don't usually do 5, 6, 7 videos a week unless it's the holidays. But with Deadpool and Wolverine coming out this week, I had a few extra designs. So stay tuned. Thank you so much. Love you. And I will see you soon. Bye.